Hello friends, fellow artists, and supporters of Fells Point Corner Theater. My name is Barbara Madison Hauk. I am the artistic director here at FPCT, and I am so pleased to welcome you to the inaugural 5x5 Filmed Festival. So I hope you've gotten your movie snacks ready, snow caps are the best, and I hope you've posted up somewhere comfortable. This program should be about an hour. You'll see 10 films created by our 10 participants, all conceived and shot in just 1 week. When presented with a challenge, it is truly incredible what a group of artists can do. Each short film features 5 randomly selected props from past FPCT productions. Some you will recognize instantly. Some, even we, have forgotten their origin. And as we selected these props, and as we've been cleaning and maintaining our historic building here at 251 South Ann Street for the past few weeks, I'm struck by just how much history there is here. And of course, I have my memories, the productions that I've been involved with, the relationships that I've formed, the incredible shows that I've seen. But Fells Point Corner Theater is going on 34 years, and its roots are deep. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of artists have come through these doors to create and experience live theater together with our patrons. And our collective memories likely number in the millions. And we want to preserve them and pass them on. We want to start an oral tradition of sorts to keep these memories, these roots holding us together, alive. But we need your help. We want to hear what FPCT means to you. What personal and professional connections have you made? What shows made you laugh, cry, think? What were some of the most memorable performances? What were some of the dream roles that you got to tackle? If you have a favorite FPCT memory you want to share, please film a 30 to 60 second video and post it on social media with the hashtag #WhatFPCTMeansToMe. And don't forget to tag Fells Point Corner Theater. We'll be collecting these videos in a digital archive on our website, www.fpct.org, so that our history, the history of Fells Point Corner Theater, which includes you, continues to nurture and inform our present. We will be collecting these videos through the end of the month. And if you have multiple memories, feel free to post multiple videos. You have until June 30th. And now, without further ado, please enjoy Fells Point Corner Theater's 5x5 Filmed Festival.
Yeah, and then I tripped right in front of all of my new coworkers. Definitely a terrible start to my job at the discotheque.
I don't think I've tripped in years. I'm actually really good at walking. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I tripped.
All right, well, happy for you. I think we can clean up here. Do you want to come with me while I feed this to the worms?
I think I'm just gonna take care of this.
Okay, I'll be right back.
What is that? This is definitely not compostable.
I wonder who threw this out. How did this get here? Hey, Evelyn, do you know what this is? I found it in the worm composter and the worms weren't touching it. I don't recognize it and I don't know how it got in there.
Where did you find that? Where did you get that?
What are you talking about? I'm just asking you about a mask I found in the composter.
That's the Candy Katie man's face. You know that. You're just trying to pull one over on me like you always do.
Who is the Candy Katie man?
I haven't seen that face since I was a kid. And even then, it was only in my nightmares.
I only ever have nightmares of a giant purple lizard sitting on my chest and sucking out my soul.
You remember. That's what I won this trophy for. Overcoming my fear of the Candy Katie Man. What was that?
Why, are you scared? Scared that the Candy Katie Man is back?
Shut up. We need to find a flashlight. I think we just have this one. We're gonna need to find some candles or something.
Yeah, I've got that candle. Or we could just shine the light off my disco ball. Yeah, that looks better.
Why do you have a disco ball?
I took it from work. The Candy Katie Man, the Candy Katie Man, the Candy Katie Man.
I think he's here.
Who is he?
The Candy Katie Man. The Candy Katie Man has a spooky smile and 2 long candy canes. And when you're not looking, he sneaks up behind you, wraps his canes around your ankles, and trips you in front of all of your friends. It's so embarrassing. My worst nightmare.
But I don't get it. If he's from a nightmare, then how is he here? How is he in this house?
I must have summoned him. I've just been so proud of how well I've been walking. And I bragged so much. I became what I hated the most. A braggart. I know, it's horrible.
No! He's here! He's here! Run! Run!
No.
Evelyn, is that it?
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed.
The Candy Katie Man, 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 the Candy Katie Man. Great.
In other places that have been dealing with these outbreaks, we've seen success with a much more cautious timeline. Experts agree that a more prudent return to normal operations is advised. But how does that square with your plan for an immediate reopening today?
It's so disgraceful the way you said that. Friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options on the table. Options that mark the difference between a loser and the best, with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for park. I met with my advisors. Good advisors, great advisors, incredible, the best. And I advised my advisors that the opening should proceed, and wouldn't you know it, every single one agreed.
How can it be safe?
This park is safe, very safe, you'll see. There's nowhere safer. Oh, you can believe me. Do you really think we'd stay closed all year?
But can you really guarantee?
You have my guarantee. We have to reopen. Think of the economy and the children sitting at home. You know they abhor us. Imagine their face when they see my Tyrannosaurus.
On what grounds?
Open the park. The people have spoken.
Whatever.
The pursuit of happiness. Freedom!
Now I'm going to take you to see the updated dinosaur habitats. And the first thing you'll see is they have brand new walls. Great walls. Nobody builds walls better than me.
I sure hope this
believe
guy knows
me.
what he's doing.
I've built them very inexpensively, and I will make the dinosaurs pay for them with the admission revenue from the park. Which is very safe, by the way. I don't think there's any serious question about how safe it is.
Are we really sure this is a good idea? It just seems so soon. Have they really had time to work out all the kinks in their response system?
Of course they have. They must have. I mean, they wouldn't just let some wacko reopen the park just because he wants to. I mean, they have models. They've science. And then I said, supposing you put the security inside dinosaurs, which you can do either through the skin with a chip or in some other way, you wouldn't even need like a physical containment. And then I see the electric field.
And he's listening to the scientists?
Well, the recommendations are probably filtered through assistants or something, but there has to be some level of communication. Can you imagine the magnitude of liability if the head of the organization just gave the go-ahead order and whoops, released dinosaurs on the population a second time?
You can call it a lizard, you can call it a brontosaurus, you can call it a fish, you can call it many different names. I'm not sure anybody knows what it is. The lack of humility before nature that's being displayed staggers me.
Has anyone actually read this press release? All our internal scientists and the outside consultants opposed the timeline for the reopening of the park. They said not enough safety measures were in place yet. They still lacked a solid plan if the dinosaurs were to escape again.
And so, as you've seen today so far, and I hope you'll continue to see, everything is perfectly safe. I want to personally reassure each and every one of you that nobody cares about safety, about personal safety, more than me.
The dinosaurs are loose!
What the hell is all this?
These are your bonus prizes. Bonus prizes for being the first guests at the park reopening. Big bonus prizes. Bonus prizes are the best for ratings. Big prizes, big ratings.
Prizes? This is an emergency!
Emergency. That's a very big word. I've opened access to a very large amount of money here. Yeah, no, I don't take responsibility at all because we were given we were given rules, regulations, specifications from a very different sort of time that wasn't meant for an event like this. And what we've done is redesigned it very quickly. That's not the fault of anybody. And
This
frankly,
is
the
your
old system
fault.
worked very,
It's
very
all
well.
your responsibility. If you didn't cause this mess, you certainly did your best to keep anyone else from stopping it.
He's a madman. These aren't prizes. Look at this one.
Are they all like that?
Oh, this is worse than I thought. Do you think he's psychotic or ignorant?
Oh my God. I don't know if he's delusional or what.
Is that a bomb?
A ticking time bomb. And if we don't do something, it's gonna kill us all.
Hello and welcome to my 5x5x5 filmed festival video. As a reminder, the props I have to use are the fruity drinks from Kings of the World, a wizard robe from They Don't Know, there's a bunch of question marks, the lantern from the Whipping Boy, cash from the Mineola Twins, and a fish mold from the late night double feature improv show. So we're gonna start with box cake. But box cake is boring, so I'm gonna do it blindfolded. supposed to. Great. Oh well. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Yikes. I just knocked a bunch of stuff over. Hot. Right. So it doesn't necessarily look like a fish right now, but I can work on that. Okay, so it is the next day and our cake is ready to be frosted. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm going to frost it into. I will let that be part of the fun and see if you can figure it out as I'm going. Why do I keep like ing? So we're gonna do the finishing accents together to give you guys a chance to guess. It's supposed to be yellow, but it came out really orange. I need some light for this. Lantern joke. See, I told you I was gonna work on it. This is what we have so far. It's a little fishy. White eyeball, white fin, and then just pretend this is yellow and I'm putting the yellow on top. Right, for all you Pokemon fans, who's that cake? It's Magikarp. Okay, so I realized through editing that I accidentally cut out me using the cups and the robe and the cash. So this is my very ill attempt way to use them all in a last second. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed me making a cake blindfolded and my very, very bad interpretation of a cake Magikarp. Cheers.
Madam Prosecutor, your witness.
Now, you have testified that you saw someone running from the scene of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual about that person?
Well, not really. But they were wearing a coconut bra.
A coconut bra? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. A coconut bra.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Madam Defense Attorney, you may call your next witness.
I would like to call to the stand an expert witness, Mr. William Shakespeare.
Mr. William Shakespeare. Don't I know you from high school? Never mind. Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I doeth.
Go ahead, counsel.
Mr. William Shakespeare, please state your full name and occupation.
William Shakespeare, playwright.
Now, Mr. William Shakespeare, as an expert on tragedy, violence, love, passion, and historical themes, how would you assess the defendant's position of being innocent in the murder of his sister, brother, wife, husband, father, and king?
As a prolific storyteller and keen observer of human behavior, and in my expert opinion, I believe the defendant has neither the strength nor weakness of character required to commit a crime of such horrific bloodthirstiness, of murderous passion.
I would like to submit into evidence this notebook. Mr. Shakespeare, could you tell me what this notebook contains?
Well, this is a Fells Point Corner Theater script with notations from a production of my play, Measure for Measure.
Now, Mr. Shakespeare, is it true that Measure for Measure is considered one of the best examinations of the nature of justice?
Yes, it most certainly is. And I quote, "So you must be the first who gives this sentence, and he that suffers. Oh, it is excellent to have a giant's strength, but it is tyrannous to use it like a giant."
Objection, Your Honor. This testimony is not relevant to the case.
Sustained. Overrule. Sustained. Don't answer that question.
But it's the best quote from the play!
Oh, Mr. Shakespeare, do you need a minute? Do you need a sip of water?
What's in that? The objection is sustained. What's in that canteen? Give me that thing. Go ahead.
Mr. Shakespeare, in your expert opinion, is the defendant of such a tyrannical giant as to commit the murder of which he is accused?
Objection, Your Honor. Supposition, leading the witness. Archaic use of verb conjugations.
By Jove on my life's blood, nay! The defendant is incapable of committing such a crime.
Strike that comment from the record. Go ahead, counsel.
What? Okay. Mr. Shakespeare, wherefore is it impossible that the defendant could commit such a crime?
Well, if the defendant were standing here, and the lover were standing here, and the mother, the father, the sister, the king, and the donkey were standing here, the passion projectile required to declare an oath of passion and wield the weapon of murder would be impossible.
No further questions, Your Honor. The defense rests.
Upon consideration of the testimony herein, I find the defendant not guilty. Case dismissed. 'Twas a wet and hot day in summer of 2020. As you pan around, you see how tall the jungle grass is. See, it's as tall as I am.
That is no way to start a story.
Well, what do you expect of me?
I expect a carefully planned beginning for a carefully planned story.
Dude, we don't have time for careful planning.
We got less than 1 week to set up and take down shop. You know, these spoons aren't gonna sell themselves.
Not selling spoons. Besides, these aren't spoons. These are my arms. I lost them in the war.
That joke is old and it's still not funny.
Why don't we have a duel to decide if that's funny?
This is ridiculous. You can't have a fight to decide if a joke is funny. That's not how comedy works. And besides, I have the sword.
But you see, we have 2 spoons.
Would you please give the spoons a rest? Seriously.
I will fight you with these spoons, and when I am done, I will lay your ashes to rest in this urn! Stuff fell out of the urn.
Probably ashes.
Oh no.
Morbid little thing, aren't we?
This urn has holes in it. My ashes would just fall out. Also, you can't kill someone with wooden spoons.
Not my problem.
There are plot holes in the script and also literal holes.
What do you expect? We're on a time constraint.
At least if I die, like, lay these lays over me or something, these are pretty.
Thanks. I picked them fresh this morning.
These aren't real flowers, they're plastic. Also, they're not flowers, they're lays.
Never mind that. It's time to battle. Roll, please.
Ow. My finger.
In a quick and timely manner, bring up your sword.
Panning.
You gotta take the cover off, dude. It's a sword. Let the battle begin.
I don't want to do this. You suck at this. You're bad at this.
You are no match for my spoons.
You're really bad at
You are
this.
backed into a corner. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Ah, ah, ah. I've lost a spoon.
Oh. You do realize this is made of plastic, right?
Well, what harm can a plastic sword do?
What harm can a wooden spoon do?
Touche.
Ow, that's smarts.
I've been hit. I've been hit.
Ow, ow, ow.
You've both been hit.
Oh, what a world. I will now die a deadly death.
Yep, I guess I'm dying. Okay.
We are dead. No more life for us to live. But what is death? What is life? What is the world?
Shut up and die already.
Adieu.
Not a happy ending, and no real winner, I guess. Sword that is plastic and spoons that are wooden really are an equal match for each other. Such is life. Let's see, get under here.
Interesting interrogation room, I must say, Detective White. I guess you've noted the renovations we've made to better hold you. That's right. You see, we got word from the outside about your kind. Aversion to the colors red and white. Vulnerability to tennis racket. Why we got these here nasties if you try to pull anything. Fear of men in hats. I've got the white hat. He's got the red hat. Yours is a graduation cap. There weren't a lot of hats in storage. And a bell, to keep you nice and docile between questions. I appreciate you making the bell my preferred colors, silver and teal. Don't flatter yourself. It was the only one we had in storage. Fair enough. So, may I ask why I'm being held? I'll be asking the questions here. All Fey kind are known to be capable of powerful feats of magic. Hydrokinesis, pyrokinesis, immortality, shadow control. But you, Radical Sprite, stand accused of possession of incredibly dangerous sorceries. Temporal manipulation, implantation of false memories, death charms. My partner outside has a list of all the things you are capable of. Will I be meeting him? Detective Red may be joining us later, but you needn't worry about him for the time being. I'm the person talking to you now. I'm the one you need to worry about. The question on all of our minds here at the Bureau of Supernatural Affairs is why you'd be stupid enough to return here. Your kind was outlawed a decade ago. Any of you with half a brain fled the second the law was passed. We killed the rest. As our sources understand, many of the Fae in exile were perfectly safe and well accommodated in other countries. In realms of your own creation, you are very secure. Why are you here? I'm actually here about a friend. A friend of mine who was not lucky enough to escape the purges undertaken by your government. Wanted to come back for your little friend? Yes. I thought the BSA might be kind enough to help me track him down. And why on God's green earth would we help you do that? Oh, you already have Detective Red. He's mounted on your wall. This is your friend? Yes. Your friend was a Periton, as described by Jorge Luis Borges in his book of Imaginary Beings. Head of a stag, body of a bird, heart of a saint, brilliant conversationalist. He and his family were unable to escape. I wanted to come back and pay my respects. Give him a proper send-off. I imagine that the fact that he is where he is deeply onerous to me. Indeed, Detective. Well, that's too bad for you, little fairy. And to add insult to injury, we killed your birds, too. What? Those birds you were found with? We killed them. I surrendered without resisting under the express condition that they would be released unharmed. Unfortunately, that presented too much of a security risk. Well, this has gone on for long enough. It's not fun anymore, the charade's over. Excuse me. No. Sit down! Listen, Detective. The fact that you thought you could detain me is hilarious. I am a creature of magic, not silly blood and bone. You think red and white can hold me? Do the math. I can make people remember things that aren't true. Having your organization think they know my weaknesses is very, very useful. Your head's looks stupid, by the way. I figured I'd let you lead me to my friend's head and then I'd leave in peace. But you killed more of the creatures I love, and you broke a promise. I don't deal well with promise breakers. Luckily, with my time bending, I could deal with you both simultaneously. I even got you to provide the necessary bell. No need to do this again. Goodbye.
Yeah, the weather out here is amazing. And I have to show you our garden. It is gorgeous. There's... Oh my gosh. Well, that was not part of the plan, though.
What happened?
I will show you. It's like a tiny lobster.
This is 2020. It's probably a murder lobster.
Yes, sir. I can guarantee you that you're correct. But it looks very lonely. I think it needs some water. We have a bird bath over there, but how do you safely move a murder lobster?
Not with your bare hands.
No.
Be careful.
How's this? My magical writer's tool. All purpose.
That works.
I will try that. Here you go, dude. Come on. That's good. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Woo-hoo. And there he goes.
Come on, little guy.
Right over there. And there we go.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that looks pretty happy. Got it flailing around. You got plenty of space in there. I guess lobsters don't really swim. What do you think murder lobsters eat?
Murder lobster food.
Hey, you want any? Wow. That is a lot of growth for 2 hours. Okay. Wait. This is gonna be huge. Pun intended. That was a really nice award ceremony.
It was, and good job on the article. Well done.
Thank you.
Going conservative on the mask was a big hit, too.
Yeah, well, you know me. I think I'm gonna go check on our pet now.
Okay, all right, have fun.
Thanks. See how it's doing. How you doing? What? There are 2 of you now? What are you, tribbles?
Hey, Poseidon! Hey, Neptune! Boy, oh boy, this place is too cramped. I'll do in a pinch. I'm getting claustrophobic. Yeah, we need some new digs. That's music to my ears. Music in the key of C. Say, do you like the calypso? I'm really more of a rock lobster. Now, don't get crabby. I'm not. Don't you get steamed. Don't you get boiled. I'll show you some muscle. No way, you're too much of a shrimp. What, are you climbing up? No, you're too spineless. No, you're spineless. You're spineless. Say, why don't we get along? Because we're too shellfish. Why, I oughta. Say, do you think that joke was scampy? Nah, but it sure wasn't kosher. Speaking of, hey, Neptune, what do you call a Christmas lobster? I don't know, Poseidon. What do you call a Christmas lobster? Santa Claus. Hey, Neptune, how does a lobster answer the phone? Very carefully? No. On the first ring? No. I don't know, Poseidon. How does a lobster answer the phone? Shallow. Hey, look, a human! Hey, Poseidon, why is she like that? Because, Neptune, she can't grow a shell. But why, Poseidon? Why can't she grow a shell? Because they're hard. We should go easy on her, Neptune. You know, Poseidon, I bet she wishes she were a mushroom. Why does she wish she were a mushroom, Neptune? Because then she'd be a fun guy. Nah, she'll never be a mushroom. Why's that? She doesn't look too moral. Oh, individual mushroom breeds. That was a deep cut. Oh, careful with the deep cut jokes. Humans keep their flesh on the outside. You know, endoskeletons kind of creep me out. Yeah, I got a bone to pick with them, too. Why is that, Poseidon? Because endoskeletons are sensitive to cuts and birds. Yeah, don't give her the 3rd degree. She'll never get a 3rd degree, Neptune. She won't even get a 1st degree. Why won't she get a 1st degree, Poseidon? Because she's a below sea level student. Oh, no! That was a 3rd degree burn! Welcome to Burntown, human. Population U. You burnt. You're not gonna taste good no more. Not even with melted butter. Paging Dr. Burn Unit. We have a patient for you. Give me 5. Exoskeleton high claw. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself 2 hands, because we don't have any. Tip your servers. Try the veal.
When did her coma start, Doctor?
December 2019.
So she's been out all of 2020.
Yes, we wouldn't have to catch her up on anything. No historical events in any way.
Yeah, 2020, the most vanilla year ever.
Murder lobster, take flight.
Oh, I just fell. And also my hand was in frame, so I think we have to redo this. Let's grab it. That's good, just, yeah. Oh. Okay. Try this again. Oh, it's not participating. It's taking too long. We gotta do it over.
Hold for lobster.
You got it. Come on. Ah!
This lobster is being a prima donna. You can do it.
Nice new home.
Rolling, speeding. Take 11. With puppies. Shut up, puppies. Be quiet, doggers. Doggies, this is not your scene.
Okay, let's do it again. Now I'm just laughing.
Yeah. Wow. Ah, that doesn't work. Try that again.
Hey, hun.
Yeah.
Do you know a four-letter word for self-referential?
Self?
No. It starts with M. 4 letters. Like mina, mega doesn't sound right.
Mega means big.
Yeah, you're right. That can't be it. So, whatever happened with the props that the theater was supposed to drop off?
I don't know. I mean,
So Barbara said she was going to be dropping them off. Right?
Yeah. The only thing we get is a bunch of trash on the front step. You know what happened yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Well, it was a big laundry basket full of chains, a parrot, a megaphone, and a suitcase.
Yeah, sounds like the usual junk around here. I remember. You told me about that. I posted something on Nextdoor about if you left your trash on our stoop, please come get it.
Yeah. What did you get?
Nobody answered, but most of it was gone by later.
Well,
So,
yeah, but
maybe it was the Nextdoor post.
I gave the suitcase to Allie.
Oh, she'll like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cute little thing.
Yeah.
So, so I don't know, maybe, we can go check now.
What do you think we'll get? I'm excited about the possibilities because they've got some really good props there. There's there's the bathtub. There's the bathtub from Elephant Man. Maybe it'll be that.
Come on.
What?
No one's going to get a bathtub.
That would be fun to make a skit about a bathtub. Or how about maybe the gun from the 39 Steps?
Marianne, guns here are illegal.
It's a prop.
A prop in a theater is a prop. A prop in the street is dangerous.
Yeah? All right. I'm just hoping that we get some good ones.
Yeah, they wouldn't do stuff like that.
Did Barbara say she dropped them off already?
Well, that's what I thought the email had said before. I don't know where my phone is now, but
I'll go down with you. All right, let's check.
Let's,
Looks good on you, hon.
well, we'll see. And then there's these glasses.
Hey, maybe we'll get the coins from Rosencrantz and Guildenstern when they finally drop off the props.
Yeah, I don't know if they were real coins, though.
That doesn't matter. That'd be fun. Well, those are pretty silly looking, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean...
They remind me of the glasses I wore when I was in grade school.
And you actually had glasses this big, did you?
I think so. They remind me of it. I was very popular.
And here there's also a chain.
That is such an inappropriate child's toy.
It's a weird chain because there's a lock with a skeleton head on it.
That's kind of creepy.
And it looks like the chains you would find on a pirate ship.
Huh.
I mean, this is really...
These are really weird kids' toys.
You keep saying toys. I don't see where these are toys. Chains and army helmets.
Well, I think that some people get kids like toy guns and stuff like that.
I think this could be...
It looks good. It does look good on you, hon.
I mean, would you go out to dinner with me with
No.
this?
Luckily, I don't have to because we're in lockdown.
I suppose I dress for dinner like this on the top deck.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
I'll lock you out.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to say, this is, and the music in the background, it
Yep,
really
that's
does. I
really
can see
nice.
why people like this kind
I
of
like
stuff.
the trash in the truck behind you actually adds a certain something to it.
I hope those aren't the props.
Well, I think they might be.
Oh, jeez, if they were the props.
There's like a traffic cone.
Oh my
and-
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Maybe we should pull them into the story.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe. I hope they're. Oh my gosh, if those are the props. I mean, I know this ain't the props.
No, that can't be the
And
props.
Look at this. These maracas.
Oh, they're pretty fun. We've got some neighbors who are musicians. They might like them.
Yeah. But we're gonna give
Oh, and our granddaughter liked them. I think Harper would enjoy them.
These look pretty nice. You could
They are
sell them.
pretty nice, yeah.
The people still do use eBay, right?
I don't think it's called that anymore. It's got a new name.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you look good, hon.
Yeah, it's really weird. Now, I have to say the laundry basket.
It's a nice laundry basket.
It is. It's actually really
It's
good
sturdy.
condition.
Yep, it is.
So that's another reason you can tell this ain't a prop.
No, because who would give that away?
I mean, this is like from someone's actual bedroom and stuff.
So let's do the same thing.
No, it
Let's
has like, I wonder if they use Downy because it really smells good. I really like this one.
let's put everything back in it. Put another free to the whoever wants it, and then see if we can reach Barbara and find out when the heck our props are coming.
Well, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask everyone for footage from their cameras.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to see who's putting this crap on our staff.
Well, that too. And it's possible that Barbara actually dropped off the bathtub and the gun and the coins from Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, that somebody went off with them.
I hate no one dropped off a bathtub. I mean, unless
Pretty sure?
it's in that truck.
It could be in that truck.
Unless it's that. But you're right. I'm going to just put a note. In
Yeah,
the,
say free. Yeah.
Let me put this note here that this is free for everyone, and I'm going to get another note. It says, "Don't leave any more crap."
Yeah,
on our
please
street."
don't leave any more junk on there. And then maybe we should just call Barbara, because I think the emails aren't doing any good.
Yeah,
Let's find out when
where
the
she
heck our
lives,
props are
or
coming.
I'll meet her down there at the
Yeah,
theater.
with your mask on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool, good idea.
And what about Meta?
Oh, meta, that probably is the word. Yeah, I think
What do
you're
you
right.
mean,
Let me
what
go through, yeah, I think you're right. That meta is probably the word I was looking for.
It's a mild summer evening as Scott and Susan return from a party to their lovely suburban home, the perfect picture of white lower middle class bliss. Little do they know that their lives are about to change, as their sublime mediocrity will soon be threatened by the strange, the terrible, and the unknown.
Susan, darling, did we leave a brain anywhere?
A brain? No, we don't have any of those.
This was outside on the paper.
Oh. Is it reading anything interesting?
It doesn't seem to have eyes. No, it's just a brain.
It's obviously someone else's brain. Just leave it outside. They'll come get it eventually.
Good thinking, honey. Susan, darling, it looks like that brain is still out there.
No one came to pick it up? We can't leave it out there all night.
Now you know I don't want to have a brain in this house. Why, whatever would we do with one?
It's just one night. Bring it in. I'm sure it's hungry. I don't know what to do. It doesn't seem to like anything.
Well, you've given it good, wholesome American food. You've done all you can.
That's it? Oh, this thing is clearly not American, so of course it doesn't like American food. Let's get it some of that exotic food from that new restaurant down the block.
Honey, you are brilliant.
Is this what you want?
Honey, if it won't eat, we may just have to put it down.
You're right.
I'll take care of it.
Scott!
What is it, Susan, darling? Oh,
It must have crawled up through the pipes.
well, at this rate, we may just have to keep it.
We can't keep it.
Don't worry, honey. I know just where to begin. No, of course we don't want brains. We're just baffled as to how to get rid of the one we have. Any suggestions, Hank? It would be very helpful. Well, all right. Thank you very much. My best to the missus. I will. Thank you. Honey, the Joneses say to just keep trying to get rid of it.
Good riddance. What? Fudge!
Honey?
Scott!
Oh! I don't know what to do. We're running out of options. DDT, LSD?
Not LSD. I've heard that it expands the brain. If we're gonna keep this, I don't want it any bigger.
Well, if we're going to keep it, maybe we'll just have to learn how to use it. Oh! Oh. Whoa, why? It's gone. And now at the end you can see the human is not ready for contact with any kind of higher intelligence.
We have tagged the